...2004 was a historical year in media and pop culture.
Oh.
Facebook launched. Super Bowl 38 broke records with over 90 million people watching its halftime show.
Boobs.
We all remember that. Then there was Friends. The series finale aired on May 6th, 2004 with an impressive 52.9 million viewers. That was one of the most watched TV events at the time.
They'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall.
And just a couple of weeks later, American Idol wrapped its season 3 finale with 36.4 million viewers. At this point, American Idol had really hit its stride, and its producers had figured out that the key wasn't just finding the best singers, it was also about finding the worst ones.
Blinded by the light, oh.
So while season 3 did feature some pretty big future stars, it also started a trend of bad auditions becoming an even bigger part of the show. And one of the biggest was from this season. The American Idol Bad Audition King, the man, the living meme, the legend, William Hung. Hung delivered an unforgettable performance of Ricky Martin shebangs.
She bangs! She bangs!
This is the trial of William Hung.
Well, you have my attention.
William Hung was a student at UC Berkeley when he decided to audition for American Idol in Los Angeles. His first audition was in front of one of the show's producers. He originally planned on singing Two Worlds by Phil Collins. That's off the Tarzan soundtrack. Don't know if you remember that.
That's not the one you do, you coward. You do You'll Be in My Heart. No matter what they say.
The producer had the exact same response you did. He said, hey, is there something else you could sing? He decided that he wanted to pick a song that won him a recent school talent show. The iconic She Bangs by Ricky Martin. He won with that one. After a couple more auditions, Hung was asked to return the next day for his audition in front of the celebrity judges.
It was the shirt. You can't say no to that. It's like Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh, it's a great shirt. So the next day when Hung walked into the room, he already knew he wasn't going to advance, but he was still excited to be a part of the process. Armed with that confidence, Hung performed his passionate rendition of She Bangs.
She walks like she talks and she talks like she walks. She bangs! She bangs! Oh, baby, when she moves, she moves.
As expected, his performance was met with instant ridicule, especially from Simon Cowell, who dismissed him almost immediately.
What? Famously reserved and polite and nuanced delivery that is Simon Cowell.
But that didn't stop Hung. He continued singing, and his confidence seemed to grow the more he sang. He was eventually stopped by the judges to receive vicious criticism.
William, it's one of actually the worst auditions we've had this year, if I'm being honest. Seriously. I mean, everything about it was grotesque.
Oh, stop it.
Not grotesque.
But William Hung remained positive. After Simon Cowell said, "You can't sing, you can't dance, so what do you want me to say?"
I already gave my best, and I have no regrets at all.
Suck it, Cowell.
Paul and Randy both loved his positivity, but he was still sent on his way. When the episode aired, William Hung watched it in his dorm room alone because he was so scared about how he was going to be presented.
That makes me so much more anxious.
But the next day, Hung was surprised with how many people recognized him on campus, and people instantly asked for his autograph and took photos with him.
Damn right. Also, for the note, he went to Berkeley. It's not like, I went to Smash Tech Community Center. He was like, no, dude, went to Berkeley.
No, you're not like, Berkeley's my safety school.
Yeah, right.
But how did it work out for William Hung after the excitement of the audition faded?
Oh, shit. Did he kill someone?
Hung released an album, Inspiration, in 2004 with a cover of She Bangs.
Did he kill someone?
I listened to the whole album. You could listen to this. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music. It's everywhere. And my favorite tracks are Inspirational Thoughts, brackets Passion, where he just says that he's not a good singer, but he loves to sing and he doesn't do it for the money. It's classic Hung. And the best track, I think, is I Believe I Could Fly. It's a big swing.
Judge Bacon, he went to Berkeley. You think they let people that bunt into Berkeley? No, man.
You could also hear that Two Worlds, that Phil Collins song you wanted to sing. It's on there, baby.
You'll be in my heart, you coward. No matter what they say.
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
And Hung went on to appear in a few commercials, including one for Ask Jeeves.
I need a weather forecast for Cancun.
What about my latest album?
Don't ask William Hung. Ask Jeeves.
Disagree with the statement. You always ask William Hung.
Ask William Hung first, and if he doesn't, then ask Jeeves. That's why
Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves went out of business.
Ask Jeeves comes on the scene. It's like, yo, what's up, Hung fans? You think William Hung is the jam? Why don't you ask Jeeves? They're like, we already asked our king, and our king's name is William.
And he doesn't like to be next to that creepy man.
Yeah, also, what the hell, man? I think I know why they went out of business. If there was like a studio exec who was like, hey, you know what kids love to see? What? Naked physics teachers? Just casually walking into the sound booth while you're working on your thesis recording.
But it didn't stop at commercials. He even got a movie role in Where's Mama's Boy in 2004.
That's the most 2004 movie title I've ever heard.
I wanted to see if I could get a DVD of it, and the only place I found of it was Amazon, but it was $247.
Oh, no.
You know, I'm like, what madman would sell it at that price? So I wanted to look into who I was buying it from, and it's from It Hammond. Delivery may take weeks. Please check ETA.
Yeah, that's a narc. That's a sting.
I'm not giving him that money. But if someone gave me $15, I could get Hangin' with Hung, a William Hung documentary.
Oh my God. Guys, kick the stream some money. We'll do a live watch. We'll figure out a way in the Discord.
He's shown up in many TV shows. He played himself in season 3, episode 10 of Arrested Development in the William Hung jury. He's referenced in countless amounts of media.
You a big William Hung fan?
Why does everybody ask me that? Who the hell is that?
He even got to perform She Bangs live with Ricky Martin. But eventually, Hung's moment in the zeitgeist was kind of over.
Because he killed a guy.
Yeah, he went on to earn a degree in mathematics. And guess what he started working as?
A murderer.
A crime analyst for the sheriff's department.
What? Get
Yeah.
right the fuck out of here.
We might have a Dexter situation if he ever does find out that he's killing people or something.
This is
But
incredible.
so far, no. But normal life didn't seem like enough for William Hung. So after just a couple years of crime scene analysis, William Hung became a professional poker player. I don't know if you remember this.
I remember that shirt.
You really remember it by his shirts. So he becomes a professional poker player, and I wanted to see if he was any good at it. So I did a search for his poker player career, and I stumbled across this Reddit post from 6 years ago. William Hung was the chip leader at our table. Seriously, that's him. You zoom in. Yep, that's him. That's William Hung.
No, every time somebody asks if you want to hit, you just go, that's a no for me, dog. Like, if he freaks out.
Unfortunately, though, this was not the right path for William Hung because he became a gambling addict.
Oh, womp.
And this led to his second wife divorcing and leaving him. And it was probably his rock bottom.
Damn.
You're right. It's sad.
No, that's like an HBO series twist. Now I have to think about it for a month until the next episode.
Next episode.
Yay!
Where is he today? Good news. William Hung seems to be doing much better. Doesn't seem to be gambling anymore. He has a YouTube and Instagram account where he gets posts a bunch of motivational stuff.
Nice.
This is where I found out that he's a data analyst again.
Nice.
At that same sheriff's department.
Fantastic.
He's a public speaker. You could also find him on Cameo.
Nice.
For $30, you can get your own customized William Hung video, and you'd have to be insane to get one of these. Let's watch mine.
Hello everyone, this is William Hung from American Idol. True greatness is never measured in numbers. Internet Supreme Court. If you bring joy to even one soul, you have fulfilled your divine purpose. Remember to never preside over a William Hung jury. Love yourself, and the universe will echo that love.
You okay, Chad?
Is anyone? How can anyone fully recover from that? What? Wow. God damn, Bacon. Holy shit. That's so wholesome. That's so wholesome.
It is. I wrote that. I do wish that he did it, in a better lit area.
So busy right now. He's a data analyst.
Also, good news. He remarried in 2023. So he's remarried. It's a happy ending. So looking back, is William Hung or perhaps American Idol guilty of anything? So I'm going to bring up some stuff that some people have brought up about, all of this.
Okay.
American Idol has often spotlighted contestants like William Hung for laughs, and though he's remained upbeat about the experience, others saw this as exploitation. Some felt American Idol was using him as nothing more than a punchline, duh.
In that outfit? No.
When doing my research, I also found the argument that had William Hung not been Asian, he wouldn't have been as popular because he helps promote Asian stereotypes. So now that we know what we know, is American Idol guilty for exploiting this man and possibly spreading racism? No. William Hung's not funny or cool because he's Asian. It's because he was positive. That's why we all liked William Hung. He was 11 when he moved to LA, and he grew up in Los Angeles, so he knows the game. He was 21 when he auditioned for American Idol. So he wasn't some naive person that just arrived in a new country. American Idol was also not new either. They were on season 3. Everyone knew how the show went. Hung knew exactly what he was getting himself into. And also, when you audition for American Idol, you just don't walk into the famous judges. You have to audition in front of other talent evaluators multiple times. So if you make it in front of Paula, Simon, and Randy, you've already won the day.
Yep.
William Hung can't sing. He can't act. He can't dance. He could barely film a cameo properly, but he's in a movie. He's been in TV shows. He's been in commercials, and he's become a part of our cultural zeitgeist. And it's all because of his confidence during the act of failing. William Hung's journey serves as a reminder that success isn't always about talent. Sometimes it's about attitude, resilience, and luck. In the end, William Hung may not have won American Idol, but he's one of the few bad auditions that we still remember, and he's still in the cultural zeitgeist. So William Hung and American Idol are not guilty.
I think American Idol is very guilty. I think American Idol propped this man up for no reason other than to humiliate. And he was able to say to them, no, you're the ones that are humiliating. And in that moment, that he captured the world's heart and mine, and yours, if you are not, paying attention, then he probably didn't. You should probably go back, rewind this whole stream, and understand the majesty that is Hung. I think American Idol is guilty of being a doink. William Hung is being guilty of being charming as fuck.
American Idol as a whole is guilty, probably, if I look at all their crimes. I mean, I'd say they're guilty.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!